that end zone when I was on the other corner.
The only game I've been there for was the game that Linval Joseph trucked that cameraman coming out of the tunnel.
The
And
only
then
game,
there were 2 plays of over 100 yards in the game. Cordero Patterson for 105 and Xavier Rhodes for 101.
the only game I've been to, Greg Joseph kicked the game winner as time expired against the Green Bay Packers last year. And I was pissed. I almost got into a fight with the Vikings fan in front of me. Because the Vikings scored with like 2:15 left to take the lead. And he's like, it's over. And all of us Packer fans, like, there's 2 minutes left. Like, there's enough time.
is my 5th year.
5th year.
Yeah.
What would you say the strengths are of this team right now?
We like to get the ball from down pretty quickly. And I'd say our size gives us a major advantage over some teams that struggle with it. I guess defensively, last couple of games, Lisbon scored 31 against us, and Hillsborough scored 33. So defense has been a big one of our strong suits.
What has the team learned so far in these first 5 games?
Where to start? I mean, quite a bit. Play together. I think we're like a true team. I don't know if that's the right way to explain it, but we got 4 guys that average over 10 points. So on any given night, and we've had 4 guys score over 20 points a game. So I think any given night it could be any of them. I think that's really difficult for teams to do it because there's not one person that's the guy.
Scoring.
Yeah.
What does Maple River do well, and how are you going to slow that down tonight?
Oh, Coach Koka, they always play good defense. I know they're going to want to try to slow us down, and they're very deliberate about what they do. So when they get on offense, I know they're going to want to try to slow us down. They're going to want to run through their sets, through their offense, and they do it really well. And Koka's been here a while, and he gets them prepared for each and every game. So I know part of our thing is we're going to want to speed them up a bit.
And what would a win mean to you guys tonight?
Another region win, you can never, especially in our region, it's day in and day out, or each night it's tough. There's not one time you can walk in a gym and go, yeah, we're going to win this game. Like, you got to bring it every single night. And, just coming up here playing in this gym, if we walk out here with a win, that's always good. It's a different atmosphere, and it's always difficult to play here.
Is this the correct 5-0 record right here?
We're 6-0.
6-0.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, would you say the 0 losses puts any pressure on the team, or just some momentum to keep doing what they're doing?
Yeah, I don't think it does. I think they're handling it well. They came into this year motivated. They're ready to go, and they knew we were going to be pretty tough, and they bring it to practice every day. They make each other compete, which is huge. We've not in the past had enough guys to really do that, to make each other better, but this year they came ready, and they know in practice they kind of beat up on each other, but they know it makes everybody better.
And then I'll just have you outline starters and pronunciations. I have highlighted.
Yep. Nick Hansen.
Okay.
Fletcher Wilprecht. Wilprecht, yep. Gavin Christensen, Luke Martinson, and Josh Widdish. Widdish, yes. And then Grady Wielander will come off the bench. Colton Cadoon will come off the bench, and possibly Carter Hosford will come off the bench. Cadoon, yep. And this one right here, it's Fury. Fury, yep.
Fury?
Yeah, like Fury.
Okay. Cool.
And if anybody else gets in, we're in trouble.
Sure.
That's Trainer. Trainer, yep. But beyond those first 3,
So Nick Hansen, Fletcher Wilprecht, Gavin Christensen, Luke Martinson, Josh
Widdish, yeah.
Widdish.
Yep.
Yeah. Fury.
Yep.
Trainer.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Right on.
Good luck
You bet.
tonight.
Thanks.
Okay, Josh. almost made a half quarter in Valley the other day.
Oh, nice.
I told him, because in Valley, just we're so early and have everything done, so we shoot around for maybe about 10 minutes. And he's like, I'm gonna shoot a half court. I go, and he's like lining up, and I go, Chase, if you make this half quarter, right, it's on the table. He goes, I go, the offer's on the table. If you make a half quarter, I'll buy you lunch. He's like, serious? I'm like, on the table. He goes, okay. And he hits, I think he hit the backboard and hit the front of the rim. He was draining, like, I get he played in high school, but he was draining threes on Friday. I'm like, Chase is feeling it. My first shot's just kind of just in the wing. 3-pointer, put it in. And he's like, Joey, you're done. And I'm like, nah. Then I kept either they were short or I was banking them over. Said Chase, I'm like Shaq at the free throw line when it comes to the 3-point shot. I was struggling with a free throw.
backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven at a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found another goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and good evening to you from Tower City, North Dakota, where we are in the Maple River High School gym tonight. Josh Boyko with you here on the call with cameraman Joey Hughes tonight from Tower City, where the Maple River Raiders will be hosting the visiting Sargent County Bulldogs. The Raiders enter this game with a record of 1-3 and will be facing the 5th-ranked team in the state for Class B, the 6-0 Sargent County Bulldogs tonight. Glad you could join us. We're getting ready for an exciting matchup tonight in Class B Region 1 action, as we just got done with a thriller of a JV game that went into overtime, which is why the start has been pushed back past its normal 7:30 starting time, but 7:45 reads the clock right now. About 8 minutes until we get national anthem and starting lineups going. So welcome aboard on our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit IrieInsurance.com. And let's take a look at some of the coaches' comments for tonight's game, starting with Jay Koka in his 17th season at the helm with the 1-3 Maple River Raiders. He said he knows he's going up against this number 5 ranked Bulldogs squad coming from Milner. They got to limit the turnovers here tonight and keep this game in the half court and keep the pace exactly where they want it to be. This Maple River roster has the shooters like Caleb Koka, Carter Bosch that can play make from the guard spot. So they're going to look to use that in their half-court offense and slow down this game, chew up some shot clock before putting up the shot, wear down this Bulldogs team over the stretch of this game. They're coming off of their first win of the season. It was a 46-45 win versus Barnes County North on last Friday, getting their first victory of the season after they fell to Central Cass, Richland, and Wyndmere Lidgerwood earlier in the season. So a record of 1-3 for the Raiders coming into this game, as they had some earlier games postponed, thus the 4 games only played to this point. And getting that first win against Barnes County North cleared the mind of this Raiders roster, gave them a lot of confidence going forward. Coach Koka likes how they played some really solid defense against Barnes County, only giving up 45 points, and that they really like their outside shooting with Caleb Koka tonight and Carter Bosch. And we've got an unselfish squad that's going to share the rock throughout the night. We'll get to the Maple River coaches' comments from Ryan Weber just around the corner on our Irie Insurance pregame show from Tower City. Josh Boyko just getting things underway for you. We'll see you around the break.
Rich Chisel Plow, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough area and surrounding communities.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
Welcome back. Let's get to our coaches' comments here on our Ivory Insurance pregame show for the Bulldogs of Sargent County's head coach Ryan Weber in his 5th year at the helm for the Bulldogs. Team has his team looking real good at 6-0, number 5 in the state for Class B basketball. Coach Weber says he likes the size and the speed that his team plays with. They've got a lot of physicality that they bring on all levels of the game. Really impressed with how their JV performed, even though fell in that thrilling overtime contest. But we'll see in the varsity coming up here, some more size and a lot of speed coming. They had a full court press going on in the JV. I expect we'll see some of that in the varsity as well, trying to cause turnovers and play havoc on this Raiders team that wants to play slow, but they're going to have to play a very methodical, mistake-free game if they're going to hang with the Bulldogs here tonight. Coach Weber says he's got 4 guys that average 10 points a game this season, and all 4 of them have dropped at least 20 in a game this year. So a lot of depth in scoring for this Bulldogs roster. And then in scouting Maple River, they know they always play good defense as a team, and they like to sit back in that half court and make you take bad jump shots and force layups up. And that they're always executing their sets really well on offense. And Coach Weber has shown a lot of respect to Coach Coca, as he knows that Coach Jay Coca has been around for 17 seasons on this Maple River team, and that they've got their stuff figured out. A win tonight for Sargent County would put them up to 7-0, but Coach Weber says it's just another region win if we get it tonight, but they're always very tough and very big, because going on the road to perform against a visiting team's fan section, visiting team's crowd, and in the small gym that Maple River has can be a factor. We are just getting set for national anthem and starting lineups. The teams are lining up for it. We'll step aside here from Tower City. Just getting underway. This has been your Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit IrieINS.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsborough. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Getting set for things at Tower City here tonight. The Maple River Raiders at 1-3, coming in off of their win versus Barnes County North. A 46-45 victory for them, trying to mount some momentum on the season. And then the Sargent County Bulldogs at 6-0. A great start to them as they've knocked off teams like Oaks at the beginning of the year. Their closest game that they played by down to 5 points on that victory. 20-point victory over Lemoore Litchfield Marion, 23-point victory over Enderlin, 30-point victory over Lisbon, and a 17-point victory over Hillsborough Central Valley. The Sargent County Bulldogs will send out the starting lineup tonight. Number 1, a junior guard, Nick Hansen, stands 5'11". 5'9" senior guard, number 3, Fletcher Wilprecht. 5'11" center, the senior, Gavin Christensen. And then a combo guard standing at 6'4", the junior, Luke Martinson. And then a 6'5" forward guard combo, the junior, number 35, Josh Whittish. The Bulldogs are 6-0 on the year, head coached by Jay Weber in his 5th year, assisted by Travis Hosford and Chase Shute. And for Maple River, they will counter with the lineup of senior guard at 6'1", number 10, Caleb Coca. Forward guard combo standing at 6'2", the senior number 20, Wyatt Silling. And then another guard standing 6 feet tall, the senior number 22, Clay Hovelson. Then they're up and coming 5'7" sophomore guard, number 30, Carter Bosch. And then rounding out their lineup at the big is their sophomore forward combo guard at 6'3", the sophomore T. Silling. Silling jumps it back, but it's won by the Bulldogs. Into the post they go, up and in, and it's Whittish with the early strike. Well executed play off the tip. Whittish with the good footwork underneath gets the score. Here come the Bulldogs quickly. And before you know it, it's already a 4-0 game as Wilprecht gets in the scoring column. Fletcher Wilprecht with the layup off the steal and transition. Here's Silling. No good. T. Silling off the backboard. Here come the Bulldogs with it. It's Nick Hansen. Hands off to Whittish. Whittish in the pick and roll game gives it up. Now pick and roll on the other side. Driving to the brack and scoring is Fletcher Wilprecht. Bosch dribbling through traffic, lost the handle. Here comes Wilprecht with it again. Gets the stop and go. He'll go up and earn 2 shots at the line as he got the defender in the air. It's a 6-0 lightning fast start for the Bulldogs. Silling picks up the first. It's T. Silling picking up the first foul of the game. 1:05 into it, and Wilprecht goes 2 of 2 at the line. He's got 6 points in 65 seconds. Pass fired down the court. Here's Wyatt Silling, gives it up for Bosch. Bounce pass inside, T. Silling up for the layup, and it goes. Maple River fans take a seat after it is a quick 8-0 run for Sargent County, but Maple River answers with Silling. Layup missed by Whittish, blocked behind by Coca, pulled down by Wyatt Silling. Here comes Bosch with speed. Off the glass, raises up and knocks it down. Carter Bosch not intimidated on the inside. And stepping on the line was Gavin Christensen. That's a turnover for the Bulldogs, and the Raiders have a chance to answer with 3 straight scores. Here's Coca probing. Wyatt Silling raises up, shot no good. Good second effort on the contest. Christensen swings it over. Wilprecht gets it taken away. Coca grabs it. Loose ball, Wyatt Silling's got it. They fired up to Bosch. Bounce pass intercepted by Wilprecht. Wilprecht back the other way. Martinson up with the basket, counted on the foul. That's the 6'4" junior Luke Martinson heading to the free throw line after he takes T. Silling to the basket, and he picks up his second foul of the contest early on. He gets Connor Dahl off the bench early for the Raiders. And there's some size missing now for the Raiders, but a solid rebound by Clay Hovelson. Gets it back to the Raiders with no further harm. Bosch with a nice move. Fakes going corner, and he draws a foul. Strong take from the sophomore to the basket on his strong hand side. And he draws the foul on Fletcher Wilprecht, who's got 6 early points for Sargent County. Bosch rattles home the first off the front iron, has got 3 points. Hit the floater a moment ago. This second shot no good from the line. Whittish says that's enough room to try baseline jumper. It's no good. Offensive rebound goes to Martinson. Wilprecht directing traffic. Martinson is going to get a screen from his buddy Christensen. Now drives in, loses the handle on it, gets it back. No travel after the bobble, and he scores. Luke Martinson with 2 baskets from the field in the first quarter. Very aggressive press from the Bulldogs. The Raiders are trying to get numbers the other way. 3-point shot, no good. It was a flat shot all the way from Connor Dahl off the bench. And underneath, the basket from Gavin Christensen. Christensen becomes the 4th of 5 starters for Sargent County to get on the board. It's just Nick Hansen that has not scored yet for the Bulldogs. Timeout called. Coach Coca. A 14-5 blazing hot start for the Bulldogs back in 30 seconds.
Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Coach Ryan Weber loving what he's seeing from his Bulldogs in the early going. Out to a 9-point lead in the first quarter. Carter Bosch taking it up for the Raiders. That is a kicked ball. The backcourt pressure has played a factor, but the overall speed that the Bulldogs are playing with right now, that's the reason that they are ranked number 5 in Class B, North Dakota. Inbound pass underneath. It's Wyatt Silling with the cut to the basket. And Silling cuts the deficit to 7. Wilprecht skipping it across the zone, run by the Raiders. Nice athletic catch by Martinson. Powers it up and in. He went right through Clay Hovelson to get that basket, and Luke Martinson's got 6 points. Here he comes again. Off the steal, 8 points for Martinson. What a 10-second period for the junior Martinson there. Coca drives baseline, and it's a foul called. Going against Gavin Christensen. Shot misses short. It will stay with Maple River. Coca, another look at a 3. No good. Strong rebound from Josh Whittish. Here come the Bulldogs running. Martinson kicks corner and a travel on Gavin Christensen. Lob pass into Connor Dahl. Now here comes Bosch with it. Right back to Dahl. He gets doubled near the scorer's table. Bosch forces it into Silling across half court. And that's where the Raiders will set up shop. Silling. Pass for Bosch. Gets there on a bounce. Coca, corner 3. Bang! Caleb Coca, the number 1 3-point threat. That's an over and back as Martinson handed it off across the half-court line. It's a turnover by the Bulldogs, and Maple River a chance to cut into the gap a little bit now. Coca finding the mark from 3 for him will be a big part of the result for this game. One of the main scorers for the Raiders. Silling rises up on the jumper, misses wide right. Here comes Martinson. Threads a pass in underneath. Extra pass from Christensen to Whittish. Whittish had the opening bucket of the game. He gets the most recent one now. 20-10. Maple River struggling on defense to contain this high-octane Sargent County offense. And a foul called going against Colton Cadoon into the game now off the bench for the Bulldogs. We have a couple more coming off the bench. Grady Wielander will check in, the junior 6'1" guard forward combo, wherein 0-0 is in. And Fletcher Wilprecht has re-entered the game as well. Coca lobs one in for Wyatt Silling. He rises up, fires, and it lips out. Wilprecht versus Bosch at the top of the key. He draws Whittish to force the switch. Wilprecht left open for 3, drains the shot. Fletcher Wilprecht with 9 first quarter points. He gets his hand on this one, and it's going to be a foul called against Connor Dahl. It's a loose ball foul as he was diving to try and get to that loose ball before Martinson did. Wilprecht feeling it from 3, no good. Silling with the rebound, gives to Dahl. Two-three zone from the Bulldogs right now. Silling comes up to set a screen on the zone. Bosch rises up, good. Carter Bosch with a good-looking jumper from just inside the three-point line is a long 2. Here's Wielander, now backs it out to Kadoon. Wilprecht looking for someone to go with it. They'll reverse it back to the right side. Martinson lost it, tried to keep it in. Off his knee, though. Out of bounds. It is Raiders basketball. Nice press break from the Raiders. But here comes the double on the other side of half court. Fletcher Wilprecht gets his hand on the ball. It's loose. Here comes Martinson, rises up and lays it in. Luke Martinson, one of the 4 averaging 10 points a game for this Bulldogs roster, has 10 in the first quarter. His buddy Fletcher Wilprecht has got 9. They account for 19 of the 25 Bulldogs points. 3 seconds. Koka fires from really long distance and almost got it to drop. 25-12. Sargent County with an incredible offensive onslaught in the first quarter. Back with the second in just a moment.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
The Bulldogs are looking for a 100-piece tonight. On track for the century mark after 1 quarter. Is it sustainable? We'll find out, but Martinson and Wilprecht having a fantastic start to their night. Luke Martinson, 5 layups from the field, and Fletcher Wilprecht has knocked down a 3, a pair of free throws, and 2 layups tonight. 19 of the 25 points coming from the Luke Martinson and Fletcher Wilprecht duo. 2-3 zone again from the Bulldogs. Bosch gets it in. They try to seal. Silling off the window and in. Wyatt Silling up to 4 points. Martinson surveying the floor, tried to thread a pass underneath to Gavin Christensen. It got there, but Christensen couldn't handle it. Turnover for Sargent County. Wilprecht trying to play between Bosch and Hovelson. They get it across to Koka and reset with Bosch. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Koka underneath. Koka the drive. Cut off baseline, turnover. Wielander gets the steal. Wilprecht forces up the shot, got caught in midair, but it's rebounded and put back in by Christensen. Second basket for Christensen. Hovelson rises up, count it, and the foul. Clay Hovelson, the senior guard, taking it up with some authority. All 5 starters on the board now for Maple River in their balanced attack. Hovelson will head to the line to shoot the and one opportunity. Shot rattles in and out, rebounded by Wielander. Wilprecht crosses over on Bosch, now gives it up. Martinson driving baseline, rises over T. Silling, and Silling will pick up his third foul of the first half on the putback attempt. Coach Coca imploring his team on to box out, get a body, and finish that possession defensively. It's Josh Widdish at the free throw line. Silling quickly back to the bench. And Widdish does not get credit for that free throw as there is a lane violation, so wipe it off. Bosch with speed, kicks to the corner. Coca, step back, now swings it. Wyatt Silling rises and finishes the tough jumper. The lead is back down to single digits. Maple River putting up some fight here in the second quarter. Nice find inside, and Widdish finishes off the beautiful pass from Fletcher Wilprecht. Coca for three, no good. Here comes Martinson in, blocked by Wyatt Silling. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Bulldogs. A good wall up from the senior forward. Wilprecht, catch and shoot three, no good. Rebounded Coca. Dahl picks up the dribble, but is able to get it off to Carter Bosch. Into the corner, Dahl for three, too strong. Coca an offensive rebound. Bosch steps into the triple, no good, wide left, pulled down by Christensen. Martinson, Euro stepping through the lane and scores. Luke Martinson forces another timeout from Coach Coca. The lead back up to 13 where it was at the break. 31-18, Sargent County on top.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us. The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
31-18, Bulldogs on top with just under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. A foul gets called on Luke Martinson, trying to angle off Clay Hovelson at the half-court line. 15 foul on the Bulldogs, just the first on Martinson. Bulldogs really liking the success of that 2-3 zone. They're sticking in it. Silling, jab steps, puts up a three, no good. Widdish Working in pick and roll underneath. Christensen with the athletic leap and score. Gavin Christensen up to 6 points now. Bounce pass. Bosch fires corner. Koka relocates and skips it across to Dahl. Now Silling underneath. Hovelson rises over Widdish and scores. Clay Hovelson with his second bucket from the field tonight. And a travel called on Fletcher Wilprecht. Wilprecht jumps the pass. Here he comes on Bosch, and he finishes. Dahl driving through traffic, and he draws the whistle. Sixteen foul on the Bulldogs. Next one in the half will put the Raiders into the bonus for the rest of the way. Hovelson, the strong take, but it falls off the rim. Rebound goes to Colton Kadoon. Widdish loses the handle on it. Silling comes up with it for the Raiders. Dahl steps in, puts up a floater. Off the heel, no good. Pick and roll, and it's the two bigs. It's Martinson and Widdish working together like guards, and it's Widdish with the finish. Reach and foul. I believe they'll get Martinson. No, it's Widdish with the foul on the reach in, and that will be a 1-and-1 bonus shot for Clay Hovelson at the free throw line. In and out for Hovelson. That's how both of his free throw attempts have come. The first was an and-one opportunity. Christensen blocked by Silling. That's his second rejection of the quarter. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Bounce pass to Hovelson. Koka rises, fires. Off target, it's a great contest. Bounce pass whipped underneath. Wilprecht looking to step through, but the passing lane closed. Widdish, corner three. No good. Dahl with the rebound and the foul going against Colton Kadoon will send Connor Dahl to the free throw line. Bosch will take a seat. Caleb Dow is into the game for the Raiders for the first time. Connor Dahl, the first bench score of the entire night for either side. And Dahl gets two at the line. The Raiders in a zone. It'll be Wilprecht with the three, missing right. Nick Hansen, the lone starter for the Bulldogs to not score tonight, dishes it, and it's off of Grady Wielander, or last touched by Welander for the Bulldogs, but the Raiders touched it before it went out of bounds. Second chance for Martinson, and he gets fouled by Coca. The Bulldogs playing with a lot of physicality on the glass, and it's rewarding them with trips to the free throw line. And the second chance points have been heavily in favor of the Bulldogs. Martinson makes the adjustment on the second free throw. He puts himself at 13 points for the night. Coca puts the shot up. Won't fall. Wilprecht hits the second gear. Bounce pass underneath, and it's in to Christensen for the layup. Crafty pass from Wilprecht gets the dime. Coca has another shot roll out. It's Hovelson on the second chance, gets fouled. Hovelson has missed all 3 shots by a grand total of about 3 inches. Oh of 4 for Hovelson at the line tonight, but he has been right on the mark, it feels like, for most of them. Christensen battling with Silling for the rebound. Mad at himself that he blew the layup. Christensen's bounce pass inside for Welander, can't finish. Ten seconds to go in the half. Wilprecht gets a hand on it. And it's Bulldogs basketball off the deflection, 7.3. And we have an overturned call. I thought it was going to be whistled Raiders basketball. The official on the scorer's table side comes in and overrules the original call. Raiders get the basketball, 4 seconds to go. Long shot put up and no good from Caleb Dowse, and that's how it will go to halftime. Sargent County extends their lead to 18 as it was a 13-point gap after the first quarter, and now an 18-point gap heading into the locker room for halftime as the scoring slowed down a little bit for the Bulldogs, but they head into halftime on pace for 80. We'll step aside and come back with our first half recap just around the break.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
The Hope, North Dakota scoreboard reads 40-22 after one half. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. Find job listings and housing options. Search no further than Hope, North Dakota, and find it at hopend.com. That's hopend.com. Bulldogs have had a comfortable lead for most of this game. They got out to an 8-0 start before you could blink. It was a very hot start from Fletcher Wilprecht and Josh Widdish getting out to the great start, which just fueled a frenzy of scoring in the first quarter. It was a 25-point scoring Bulldogs first quarter. They have only 4 scorers on the night. All 4 of them average 10 on the year, and if you average those four scorers out, they're averaging 10 across them in the in that first half. Very balanced in terms of those 4. Fletcher Wilprecht had 11, and then Gavin Christensen had 8, Luke Martinson had 13, and Josh Widdish had 8. Only 1 3-point make in that first half from Sargent County. It was from Wilprecht, his second to last basket that he scored. Then on the other side, Caleb Coca only had 1 3. It's the only 3 that Maple River got to go down. So all the scoring has been happening in the painted area, and the size of Sargent County has kept Maple River off the glass and gaining themselves second chance point opportunities. A number of putbacks from guys like Martinson and Christensen and Widdish, and they got fouled in doing so, which got T. Silling on the bench, a starter for Maple River, sat for the majority of the first half with those 3 fouls coming on offensive rebounds by Sargent County. About 5 minutes until we will have third quarter action. Sargent County got off to their blazing start and did not look back. The team defense has been good. They have been in a 2-3 zone for the majority of the night when they've been in the half court, but sometimes they're not even having to go all the way back to the half court defense. They're getting a lot of steals with that full court pressure and trapping near the sidelines. Maple River's got to do a better job with their ball handling in the second half. Got to rely on someone like Carter Bosch that does have that ball handling skill to stay in this game at point guard and be able to handle this press and have the ball in his hands as much as possible while they are bringing it up. 40-22 on the Hope North scoreboard. We will come back in just a couple minutes and have third quarter action around the corner. You're watching Region 1 Class B basketball on your live events.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Both teams returning to the floor for the second half of action, getting some shots up. Maple River is trailing by 18 at the break against fifth-ranked Sargent County, who is yet to lose on the season, and you can see why. Because of the tempo, the pressure, the pace that they play with, and the intensity they bring on each and every shot that goes up. Coach Ryan Weber, in his fifth year, gotta be very proud of how his Bulldogs team is performing in tonight's contest. We'll see if both teams return the same starting five to the floor for this second half. Sargent County started it with Nick Hansen, Fletcher Wilprecht, Gavin Christensen, Luke Martinson, and Josh Whittish. And that is indeed the three that return to the floor. And it will be the same five returning for the Raiders, and they get the ball first. Here's T. Silling getting backed up by Whittish. Good strength down low. Hovelson goes up, draws the foul, and that is going to be an offensive rebound. The foul goes against Gavin Christensen. Confused as to why he picked up his second personal, but contact in the air drew the whistle. Wilprecht gambled on the steal. He gets back on defense, but not before. T. Silling rises up and knocks down the right hook. That's a sight for sore eyes for the Raiders, as Silling was on the bench for the majority of the first half in foul trouble. He picked up his third with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. Wilprecht is going to have to get busy here. Jump stop, puts up the shot, won't go, but draws the foul with 3 seconds on the shot clock. It's Bosch that picks up the foul. One of two for Fletcher Wilprecht at the line. His third free throw make in 4 tries. A ceiling-to-ceiling connection to get across half. Coca steps into a shot that he thought about, then thought twice. T-ceiling, step back J is good. You can see how much he means to this Raiders offense, and when he is on the bench, they're lacking some scoring firepower. Silling, the sophomore, just watches as Wilprecht goes by him for the layup with the speed. That has got to be Wilprecht's biggest attribute, is the speed that he brings at point guard. Coca steps into a 3, knocks it down. Timeout called. Raiders cut into the gap. It's down to 14 after Coca's second triple of the night. 43-29, Sargent County leading on your live event.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Sargent County protecting a 14-point lead in the second half. Led by 18 going into the locker room. Up top, the three-point shot no good from Nick Hansen. Third opportunity is Whittish, and he's got 10 points now with that putback. Hovelson maintains his dribble as bodies go to the floor. Raiders have the opportunity to get some better looks in this half as Silling loses the handle on it. Whittish knocks down the jumper from inside the free throw line. Here comes Bosch, and he scores. Nice quick move from Bosch before the defense could get set for Sargent County. Carter Bosch up to 7 points, leads Maple River. There is 3 Raiders that have 6 points. And a travel called will send it right back to Maple River. Silling bounce pass to Coca right on the sideline. Coca drives the closeout, kicks out. Wyatt Silling, 3, bang! That's a great look that Maple River would love to get more of throughout this game. Silling knocks down the third Raiders triple of the contest and his first. Nick Hansen has to shoot early in the shot clock. It'll be a timeout called by Ryan Weber. 47-34, Maple River showing signs of life in the third.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local Precision Planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Maple River starting to get some decent looks, both from in the paint and outside the arc in this third quarter. Now that they have T. Silling back in the middle trying to work that 2-3 zone, it's starting to open up some different looks on the floor that weren't there in the first half. T. Silling sat the majority out in foul trouble. Now he's back on the floor in this third quarter, and we've seen him get a lot of catches inside the painted area. He's a threat to finish at the rim, but he's also a good facilitator from the middle of the court. Bosch jumping up, getting a tip. Spin from Martinson, and it goes down. Luke Martinson with his first basket in a few minutes puts himself at 15 points to lead all scorers. Silling attacks. Had a look off the glass, but it does not go. Here comes Widdish, cut off by Koka. Falling away, well contested by Koka. Another chance, no good. Tapped out by Hovelson. Here comes Martinson. Gets underneath, reverse, and scores. Luke Martinson up to 17 points, and that's the gap on the scoreboard right now. A 17-point lead for the Bulldogs. Bosch looking for somewhere to go with it. Fires up top. Koka now to Silling. Bosch puts up a floater from beyond the free throw line. No good. Silling, second chance three-point shot contested well. Josh Widdish got over there for the contest. And the Bulldogs pull down the rebound. Spin inside. Wilprecht gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two shots. They'll get the foul on Wyatt Silling. No, it's going to be on Carter Bosch for his second foul of the contest. Both teams doing a decent job staying out of foul trouble in the third quarter here. Just two on the Raiders and one on Sargent County. $15 points for Fletcher Wilprecht on the night despite the miss on the second free throw. Trails only his teammate Martinson with 17 for the lead scorer in this game. Koka tried to float one. Oh, nice save by Hovelson. Leads to the three-point shot, but it's no good, and Hovelson picks up the foul. Credit Hovelson with the hustle play, saving it back inbounds with a backhanded save towards the top of the key. Almost led to an extra 3 points for his team. Hustle doesn't always show up in the stat column, so give some credit where credit is due. Nick Hansen on the floor right now for the Bulldogs. Still the only Bulldogs starter not to score, and they have 0 bench players to score. Foul going on Wyatt Silling. Sends Christensen to the line where he knocks down the first free throw. Christensen misses short on the second free throw attempt. He is at 9 points in the game. That was his first point of the second half. Aggressive defense played on Bosch, and Silling gets wrapped up, and it'll be Martinson getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar. 2 shots for T. Silling at the line. Has 6 points in the game. Good stroke at the line, looks really comfortable there. Second shot misses. T. Silling with 7, Wyatt with 9 as the top 2 scorers for Maple River. Widdish with a variety of moves in the post. Shot from Kadoon is off target. Connor Dahl, the southpaw in the game right now, gives it up to Bosch in the backcourt. Silling calling for it, doesn't get it. Instead, it's Coca for 3. Caleb Coca, always good for a few of those per game. He's got 9 points, all coming on triples, which is no surprise from the senior. Martinson dribbling, puts up a shot in the post, no good. Batted by Martinson from behind, and the emphatic, it's going the other way call from the official on the baseline. Coca looking to shoot off the screen, gets defended well, and a foul gets called on Kadoon. Colton Kadoon picks up his 3rd foul of the game. That's the 3rd personal, or 3rd team foul rather, on Sargent County in the half. Raiders trying to play for 1 shot here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Trying to get some good ball movement in on the possession. They send Dahl off the screen. They fake it to him. It's Coca, defended closely by Kadoon. Hovelson to the rack. Second chance shot, and it goes. Nice second effort from Hovelson, cuts the gap down to 13 where it was after the first quarter. Maple River wins the 3rd quarter by 5 points. Sargent County 53, Maple River 40, heading to the 4th on your live event.
Dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
And welcome back to the 4th quarter of basketball here from Tower City tonight at Maple River High School. Fletcher Wilprecht will step back for 3. Comes up empty, but T. Silling fans on the rebound. Goes in the hands of Josh Widdish, and he has now got 14 points on the night. Just waiting for a Gavin Christensen basket, and they'll have their 4 starters all averaging 10 points. At 10 points or better on the night. Hovelson goes up, strong take, and he gets fouled. Nick Hansen, not a huge fan of the call. As they said, his arms came down on Hovelson as he was shooting. Hovelson connects at the free throw line after struggling on his first 4 shots. Great trip by Hovelson there. Maple River has scored down some of the Bulldogs' scoring attack. And as I say that, here comes Wilprecht back with it. They allowed 25 of the 57 points in the first half. And at the end of the third quarter, they had only given up 28 points in that half of basketball compared to the first quarter. And there's another foul, as Hovelsen's done a great job attacking and getting to the free throw line tonight, where he's shot 6 times already. It'll be 7 and 8 upcoming. Martinson picks up his third foul with just under 7 minutes to go. 0 of 2 for Hovelsen. Strong take by Wilprecht, speeding into the lane, but it doesn't fall. Dahl driving, gets cut off on the baseline by Martinson. Hovelsen gets it swatted by Martinson. And the Raiders get a stop. Silling has been a nice defensive stopper there for them in this third quarter. Has slowed down some of the attack. Coca moves quick with it, always looking to get off a three. Nice back cut from Bosch, but the pass was deflected by Fletcher Wilprecht. The crafty 5'9" guard having a fantastic performance with 15 points and a number of assists as he gets one right there to Whittish. Bosch with a variety of between the legs moves to the corner for Dahl. The three falls off the rack. The probe leads to the basket inside from Christensen. And there you have it, all 4 of Sargent County's players averaging 10 points a game are in that double-digit mark. Are they going to count the basket? They do. They count the basket. It's an and-one opportunity for Carter Bosch. Strong take from the sophomore there. Free throw, no. Whittish takes it away from Silling on the rebound. Whittish is a really strong body down there. Has been a good rim protector and rebounder in this game. Martinson steps into a shot, no good. Rebounded by Silling. Bosch quickly back the other way, doesn't like what he sees, and he'll reset. Deflected up in the air by Wilprecht. Silling attacks and gets blocked. That looked pretty clean from Whittish right there, but he gets called for the foul. Whittish draws his second foul. Silling to the line. The officials have awarded Maple River tonight with a lot of trips to the line, but they have earned them strong takes against the bigs on the inside of Sargent County. It's just been trouble hitting from the free throw line, which has to be under 50%, I would think. I see 7 Maple River free throw makes down on my scorecard here. Clay Hovelsen alone has 8 of those free throw attempts. Second chance shot, and there's Hansen with the basket. He is finally in the scoring table. Bosch draws a foul, and he'll get a 1-and-1 opportunity from the free throw line. Hovelson back into the game for Connor Dahl. Bosch 1 for 2 at the line, and a jump ball stays with the Raiders. Inbounds pass towards Hovelson, gets taken away. Wilprecht saying they're going to slow things down now. Three-point shot up from Wilprecht, no good. Here's Widdish, just skies for the offensive rebound. And the lob pass inside falls off the rack. It was a good thought from Christensen to Widdish. They had the look, but it falls off the rim. Corner shot, Silling, 3, too strong. A nice touch pass from Widdish out to Kadoon, and play is stopped for a foul. They whistle it on Hovelson. Shot no good. Here comes Bosch back the other way with it. Comes to a stop. Hovelson gets angled off by Christensen. Three-point shot open in from Wyatt Silling, his second three-point make in the half. Timeout called. 63-49 will keep it here. Sargent County has held a lead of double digits for almost the entire game. Got out to an 8-0 start and have not looked back since. They came out with a lot of energy. Their offense scored 25 points in the first quarter. It slowed down a little bit throughout the second and third quarter. Not near on that 25 point per quarter pace, which is unsustainable really for 4 quarters of play, but the intensity has still been there the entire night for Sargent County. They've got 4 players in double digits with Wilprecht, Christensen, Martinson, and Widdish. Maple River has mounted some runs of their own in the third quarter. Their three-point shooting has come alive a little bit as they now have 5 three-point makes on the night, 3 of them from Caleb Coca, 2 of them from Wyatt Silling. They've gotten to the line a lot tonight, so if they were shooting better at the line, this is easily a single-digit game, probably a 2-possession game if they're shooting 75% of on their free throws. Wilprecht has a nice lane to the basket, and he scores to put the lead back up to 16. Coca no good on the shot and ripped away, but not before a jump ball is called. Sargent County will get the basketball on the jump ball. And they don't go very deep into their bench. We've seen Kadoon off the bench. We've seen Wielander off the bench. So they play 7 guys. As Christensen gets 2 more for Sargent County. They play 7 guys, and they are doing a fantastic job with their top 4 players. Hovelson lays it in, and he's got a 10-point night. Wyatt Silling leads Maple River with 12. Hovelson's got 10. Bosch has got 10. T. Silling with 8. Widdish tried to stick it in reverse, but it doesn't fall. Pass intercepted. Under a minute to go. See how aggressive the Bulldogs take this possession. They get underneath Christensen, and the layup stays down. 17 for Christensen. He's got 9 in the half. Silling jumper no good. 4-second difference between shot and game clock. And Coach Weber is saying we don't have to take a shot here. They're going to burn some clock off and let this one tick down to the conclusion. Big time performances from Wilpecht, Christensen, and Martinson and Widdish, all scoring in that 17-point range. They take the shot clock violation with 4 seconds to go. $19 from Wilprecht on the night. Silling gets off a shot from 3, and he drains it to end the game. And that is your final 69-54. The number 5 ranked Sargent County Bulldogs come into Maple River and enjoy a nice double-digit victory. We'll crunch some numbers for you in the break and come back with our RDK Enterprises feature position player of the game and Enbridge Energy player of the game in just a moment. 69-54, Sargent County over Maple River on your live event.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Josh Boyko wrapping things up here from Tower City at Maple River High School, where the Bulldogs knocked off the Raiders in a 69-54 15-point victory. And now let's get to some players of the game. We have our Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight, and that is going to go to Fletcher Wilprecht, the 5'9" junior guard, or senior guard rather. Number 3 tonight, Fletcher Wilprecht dropped 19 points, the game high scorer. Had a number of solid assists to shooters and finishers on the inside. Just a complete game and showed a lot of energy at the very beginning of the game. We saw that 8-0 run that Sargent County got off to, and they reminded us why they are the number 5 ranked team in Class B North Dakota this year. So it is Fletcher Wilprecht, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. And then our RDK Enterprises feature precision player of the game tonight is Josh Widdish, the 6'5" junior forward. Came up with a lot of rebounds on the interior, got a lot of second chance looks that led to second chance points for Sargent County, and he kept T-Silling on the bench for the first half in foul trouble, and he was snatching rebounds and finishing at the rim all night long. Had 8 field goal makes, all from 2 for a grand total of 16 points. The honorable mentions tonight going to Gavin Christensen, had 15 points, and Luke Martinson had 17. You had 4 players score 15-plus points for Sargent County. That is an incredible attack to be able to have more than one 15-point scorer, more than 2 15-point scorers in a game. Just a really great job by the 4 starters that Sargent County put out there. Nick Hansen did get in the scoring column with 2 points near the end of this one with an offensive rebound and putback. But 67 of the 69 points scored by Sargent County came from the 4 of Wilprecht, Christensen, Martinson, and Widdish, and all 69 points came from the starting 5. The Bulldogs improved to 7-0 on the year, and it will take on Kindred at home next week. And then they'll have Edgeley as a home game as well for that quick 2-game homestand. And then it's off to Hunter, North Dakota against Northern Cass. Those are the next 3 games for your Sargent County Bulldogs. And then on the other side, the Maple River Raiders dropped to 1-4 on the year. They got their win against Barnes County North last Friday, but they fall to 1-4 with the 69-54 loss here tonight. They will have Mayport CG on the road in Mayville on Thursday this week. And then on Friday, we'll be traveling to Enderlin for that game to close out the week. And again, your Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight was Fletcher Wilprecht. Your RDK Enterprises precision player of the game was Josh Widdish. And that will about do it from Maple River High School here tonight. I'm Josh Boyko. My cameraman tonight was Joey Hughes assisting me. Thank you for watching, and a big shout out to our sponsors for helping us put on this production each and every night. We could not do it without them. Thank you for tuning in tonight. For Joey Hughes, I'm Josh Boyko signing off from Tower City on your live event. Have a good night.